glam look for you. So this is a very easy look to attain. It is basically 3 eyeshadows that I use. It is not loud in any way. It is very universal. I believe that anyone of any age group can wear, and you can wear it to work, you can wear it to school, you can wear it to church, or even the club. It's something that fits pretty much any occasion, and I think it looks great on any skin tone as well. So I think you should try it, and let me know if it is you do like it. Please continue to comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I could be looking a little plain in the face right now, but I'm filming 2 videos at the same time. One is my eyebrow tutorial, so I showed you how it is I get my brows to look like this. This has been requested since the first video that I posted, so that will be posted right before this one comes up. And today we're going to be doing a soft glam look with a little pop of color. Soft glam with a pop of color. And for my foundation, I use this MAC Studio Fix in the shade NW43. I used to love and wear this foundation religiously every day. However, I am now getting back into loving it. You know, when you use something so much, after a while it's like, you don't really want to use it anymore. I use this foundation for years, and it is really good. It is, you know, very flawless, like, you know, very smooth. It is not cakey. This is just foundation alone that I'm wearing, and of course concealer on my eyes because we're about to do some eyeshadow. So yeah, this foundation, I would suggest, if it is you are interested in purchasing it, that you should get it, because it really does give you a great base. And of course, I bought a pump to go with it, because this does not normally come with a pump, but you can buy it with a pump, because I don't like the pouring at the back of your hand thing. I just prefer to get a pump. So definitely this is great. And of course you can use it from each bottle that you transfer. Primer. Yeah, it's looking a little dirty right now, but this is really good. Smooth application foundation base. I love this. And I also paired it with my Becca. I'm almost running out. Oh my god, I love this primer. This keeps me matte. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer Perfector. I know it's a mouthful, but this is going to keep your pores and your oils at bay. Trust and believe, this is a great one to have. I can't wait till, you know, we're out of this whole quarantine so I can get a new one. Concealer in the shade NC45. It's already being warmed up at the back of my hand. So now I'm going to take my clean fingers and apply it under my eyes. So of course this is just to give us a little bit of a highlight under our eyes, so we look more awake, more seamless. And to me, I just love doing highlights. It's just necessary to just give you that polish all together look. So I'm placing it at the high points of my face: forehead, nose, chin. And you can use your Cupid's bow as well if you're into that kind of look, but I don't really want to do that today. I just want to get the main places. So when I first started doing makeup, I used to use my fingers basically, because the warmth from your body, the warmth from your hands, help to warm up the product, which makes it blend easier into your skin. However, I know there have been arguments if it's sanitary, but it is, as long as you are washing your hands consistently. I think it's okay, but I also prefer to use a sponge now. You know, as time goes on, your techniques change and you want to try different things. So yeah, today I'm going to be using a sponge. So today we're going to be using my Real Techniques sponge, right? Miracle Complexion Sponge is the name of it. And this is going to blend out our concealer. So a great tip is to spray your setting spray, and mine is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day, into the sponge. Let's soak up for a little bit and then blend. But I allow my concealer to kind of stay on my face for at least 2 minutes, and the longer that it stays, I realize it gives me a more of a flawless, as well as more highlighted, as well as just a great looking highlight under my eyes, as well as, you know, the rest of places that I highlighted. So that's the look that I'm going for. So we're making sure to look up so we can get all those creases. God, I love highlight. I just love that awake look. I usually take my highlight all the way up until the bridge of my nose, although I don't really have much of a bridge. So that way I get a little bit of a slimmer nose that looks like it's contoured without actually having to contour. If you realize, goes right here. And I'm gonna do that on the both sides. So it already gives me that slimmified look. Looking like if I contoured my nose, but I haven't. And of course my nose. And just keep going back and forth over the places that you have already blended out, just to make sure there's no creases and we get a very seamless look. So as you can clearly see, for someone who has acne prone, oily, just trouble skin on the whole, this is looking pretty good for only foundation and concealer. And of course I already have my concealer above my eyes, which I'm gonna blend out as well. So when we get into our eyeshadow, we get a very flawless look. Getting into this Sacha Buttercup powder. So of course you know the drill, you pour some into the cover. Same sponge, dip it into there. And I would go quickly under your eyes so that we don't get any creases. We're gonna be doing eyeshadow, so that's why we're gonna be baking, so that we don't have any fallout. And we still get a very matte look because, of course, oily skin girl. So you're just gently tapping in the places that have been highlighted. So after we apply the product, we're now tapping it into our skin, melting our concealer into our powder. We're already looking very highlighted and pretty seamless, if I do say so myself. Now we're gonna bake. And of course, setting our concealer above our eyes. So it's gonna be prepared for eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, in order to get this soft glam look, of course, we're going with one of our favorite brands on this channel, Colourpop Cosmetics. The affordability of this brand, as well as the pigmentation, everything is A1, so that's why I love using them. And their shadows are just undeniably great. So today we're going to be using the Mar palette. Excuse my little foundation at the side here. Right, this is a very pretty palette. As you will see, this is what the box looks like, and the names of the shadows are located behind the palette itself. So for all my Trini babes who are interested in getting any Colourpop Cosmetics palette, you can check out Perfume Heaven on Instagram, and they have all of the best products from Colourpop, very affordable and great customer service. So you should check that out. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. These are the shades. We have bright blue, we have a turquoise and teal blue, and mainly neutral shades in this palette. So today we're going to be doing a very bronzy look with a pop of color, and we're just going to keep it very simplistic and cute, and something that you can use for your everyday glam or even your everyday makeup. Okay, so the first shade we're going into would be this shade right here, and the names of these shades will be, of course, in the description box down below. We're going to be using that as our first transition shade. So we're going in, starting from the crease right here, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and we're going a little bit higher with it, but not too high to reach our brow bone. We're just giving it a slight wash of color. So this color is basically my skin tone, as you can clearly tell. So it's not that dark, and that's good because we're just going for a very simplistic, everyday glam, soft glam kind of look. So you just keep adding some color and it starts to warm up that area. So far so good. And these colors blend very easily. This is also a brush from Colourpop Cosmetics as well. Their brushes are very affordable, so definitely check them out. So we're on the other eye doing the same thing. We're starting off at our crease, and then we're getting a little bit higher, but not too high to reach our brow bone. Back and forth, windshield wiper motions. Making sure to evenly distribute that color. Okay, so that is our first color. Into our second color, we're going to be using a pointed definer brush to get into our crease because we're going to define it. So we're just starting off right in the crease, right here. This brush is ideal for outlining our crease. Ideal. Into the other eye. So as you can tell, applying eyeshadow is a very repetitive process. And any mistakes, anything that you feel needs to be fixed, just go back in with your blending brush and slightly erase, or you can use whatever product is left on the brush and define. It's really easy, really, really easy. Please don't be afraid of eyeshadow. Back and forth windshield wiper motions. And we're just going back and forth, blending it up a little bit higher, but not surpassing a first transition shade. Blend, blend, blend. As you can see, we have our first shade, then we have our second shade, and now our lid shade we're going to move on to next. So I'm using this brush to gently sweep away that color. Okay, so next we're going to go into our flat brush to apply our lid shade, which is going to be this beautiful bronzy shade here. So just going to spray a little MAC Fix Plus on it and get into that color. Now we're not going to be doing a cut crease or anything like that. We're just going to be doing a wash of color on your lid because this is soft glam. It doesn't have to be too dramatic. Although if you like, you can do a cut crease. Nothing is wrong with that. So we're just dragging this color onto our lid. Next eye. because we did get some fallout. And now our liner for our lash line. And our liquid liner for our lash line. Sorry, the pencil liner was for our waterline. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. Next, we're gonna get into our lashes, and first we have to put on our mascara to prime our lashes for actual falsies. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Enhance and Define mascara. With the MAC Studio Fix in the shade NW43. All the places that were not highlighted, we're gonna set it with this powder. Bringing it down to our neck, because it's the worst thing to not have our neck properly blended. Also going to be using Black Opal medium brown loose powder, just so that we can tone down our highlighted areas. making sure that it's properly well blended. So next we're going to get into our lashes. Today we're going to be using these vegan lashes from Tarte, Tarteist Pro. I love the box, it's so pretty. And of course with our lash glue to get these lashes. Right, so to kind of kill that powdered look, we're going to use our MAC Fix Plus. And I find using this is great so that we don't look cakey or powdery, anything like that. This color, wow. Get a room. This is a Colourpop Bullet lipstick, Luxe lipstick. They're very soft and creamy, and as you can see, the pigmentation is insane. So if it is you wanted to tone down this look, because of course we're going for a soft glam, you can use your regular nude gloss or anything like that, but I wanted to go with something a little bit more popping because we're doing soft glam with a pop. So if you're not comfortable using bold pops of color with your soft glam look, you can also use your nude or a pinkish nude gloss or even a lipstick, something that is more suitable if you have to wear this to work or school or even church. Nice and easy.